Assalamu alaikum everybody, I hope you're all doing amazing inshallah. I'm back with another video. Well, yeah, hello. I am currently not seeing anything, I don't know, my vision is kind of blurry, so I don't really know if the lighting is really bad or if I'm just imagining it, but if it's bad, I'm sorry. Well, anyways, today I don't really have like a strict concept of what I want to speak about. I just really want to talk about self-awareness. Okay, let's say that's the concept of the video. Speaking about self-awareness and how you can become a better person. Self-improvement, why not? I genuinely believe that the most beautiful thing a person can do is being self-aware. I noticed that in a lot of people that maybe I've known for a long time, that at some point they weren't the greatest people, and then with maturity and as they grow up they become more self-aware, and that's when they become a better person. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, that self-awareness can change so much in a person. And my videos are usually like a religious advice or like a strict concept, but it's my YouTube channel, so why not speak about whatever I want. Let this be like a digital diary or whatever. And surely enough, people believe that they are self-aware even though they're really not, meaning that when you limit your self-awareness and you cannot see something from another perspective, you're not really self-aware. You just claim that you are or truly believe that you are, but that's not what true self-awareness means. I think the sentence I have said most in my videos since I started this channel is, there's nothing you can tell me about myself that I don't already know and thought about. Meaning I overanalyze myself, my actions, and how I interact with people more than you can imagine. Meaning I specifically try to make the most out of everything. So I try to understand myself better, because in this world no one's gonna understand you on a deeper level. So better understand yourself before anyone tries to interpret your emotions the way they perceive them. Because being secure in your emotions and knowing what you feel and why you feel it is such an important thing. And I believe that most people go to therapy because they don't understand their feelings and don't know why they do certain things. And I think that a lack of self-awareness can lead to that issue. I'm not saying self-awareness can fix all your problems. I'm just saying that it is very much essential and should not be neglected. And like, why not be self-aware? Like, it's okay, I think, to realize that you've done something wrong. Like, it's okay to not be right. It's okay to have messed up. Like, that's okay. You do not need to convince yourself that what you're doing is right. Like, it's truly okay to have messed up. And I think that's a big reason why most people aren't truly self-aware. It's because they're afraid of realizing that they have done things that aren't good. Like, I say a lot of like I just noticed. Yeah, I think that when you really truly understand why you do certain things, that's when you can like, no, maybe a certain thing's messed up and maybe I should fix that about myself, and that's not okay and that's okay. I believe that that's what makes a person be better and better themselves. And I feel like when I speak, it sounds like I am describing myself as like this perfect person and I'm so perfectly self-aware and I'm a great person. But that's not what I'm claiming. It's just to have the intention of being better and to better yourself is truly a beautiful thing. So my goal here is to make people realize how important that is. And I think one of the worst things you can say is like not say, but like act arrogantly. Being arrogant is the worst feature a human can have, because feeling that your emotions are superior to others is truly a terrible thing. Like, of course, you should prioritize the way you feel in situations, but when it's a situation where you're not personally really attacked, or it's just a situation that you can fix because I have said things and the other person had said things and we couldn't meet each other halfway, that's when you can take a step back, look at the situation from afar, and realize maybe I have wronged that person. Maybe I should understand why I did that to understand whether or not that person deserves maybe an apology. Because apologizing is never wrong. People tend to step away from apologizing because they do not want to make the story bigger than it is. But sometimes all a person wants to hear is just, I'm sorry, I apologize. And it's very important to realize that. And mostly, it is not possible to be an absolute victim in every single situation. It's not possible that in every single fight that you have, you don't even consider the possibility that you may have wronged the person. I think it's very important to understand that, because sometimes you want a person to react the exact same way you would react in that situation. That's wrong, because everyone is different and everyone feels different things. Maybe someone is more sensitive than another person, and you should never make sensitive people feel like their emotions are too much. I think that's the most horrible thing you can do, because I would describe myself as a sensitive person. I get sad very easily, I get mad very easily, like I take everything very seriously. It's getting better over the years, but a lot of people in my past have made me feel like my feelings are too much to handle, and that me feeling certain things are exaggerated and I shouldn't react that way because I'm overreacting. But with time, you realize that you were never too much. They just didn't want to make the effort to understand you, because no one else can decide for you whether or not you're feeling too much, especially when it's multiple situations back to back. And I don't know, like, your feelings are always valid, and how you act is the important thing. Meaning, I can feel hurt by a situation and show myself as such. Meaning, when I'm hurt by a person, what a person said to me, I can show them that I'm hurt. But there are different ways to show that you're hurt. Meaning, you can like maybe tear up telling that person to like stop hurting you, or stop saying a certain thing that maybe hurts you, just so that person in question understands your boundaries and can stay. And whether when the person doesn't take a step back and continues to attack you because they believe that your emotions are too much, that's when that person should not be a part of your life. You deserve better. And those are the people that are the least self-aware people ever. When you realize that a person is hurt by your actions, whether the first thing you want to do is go towards that person and understand why they feel hurt by your actions. And there's obvious situations where you've wronged a person, where you attack the person with your words or your actions simply because you don't necessarily like that person. And that's absolutely, in my opinion, disgusting, because everyone deserves a certain amount of respect and offered dignity. And when you take that from them and expect them to respect you back, even though you have never offered them any kind of respect to their emotions, that's horrible, you know? That's really horrible. That's like the minimum of self-awareness a person can have. I think it's not an obvious thing that someone knows how to express their feelings, and I am a person where I do believe that I express my feelings very well, but I know that for some people it's very hard because everyone grows up differently. I personally, ever since I was a very young kid, I've always written down my feelings in a journal somewhere. I think the moment I was comfortable in my writing and I knew how to write very well, which was 7 or 8, that's when I got my first journal and I started writing down everything the moment I felt a certain way. Because of course there are certain situations where you cannot tell that person how you feel because there are consequences to that, but self-expression is so important in this world. You truly need to express yourself any way you can. Even if you cannot tell the person that hurt you directly, writing it down somewhere, telling another person that's not involved in the stories also helps. Because when you personally don't know how to express yourself and you don't understand why you feel a certain way, other people from another perspective may see it a way and help you understand yourself. And that makes you more of a self-aware person and helps you in achieving whatever you want to achieve, in controlling your emotions. Secondly, a person I believe firmly, this is a very firm belief I have, a person cannot control the way they feel. They can suppress the way they feel to make others more comfortable, but their feelings, generally, no one can control their feelings, how they feel. If I'm mad, I'm mad. That I cannot control whether or not I get mad at a certain situation. But what I can control is the way I act on my emotions. That's where we got the power as humans, is to decide how we act on our emotions. And that's the hard part, I would say, is knowing how to limit yourself and limit your actions to not make things worse. Yeah, I think that's I think I said everything I need to say. Honestly, this is another part. Let's speak a little bit about my channel and my plans for the future, because let's set this, because my videos are, I noticed, becoming more and more not planned and just me speaking about random stuff. And yeah, let's talk about my future videos and how I want to present the future of my channel, because let's do this. My first intention with this channel was to help girls my age, Muslim girls my age, feel seen and giving advice out there of my personal experience that maybe helps other people. And yeah, that's pretty much still my goal. So I want to get into every emotional aspect a girl my age might feel. And even if you're not Muslim, it doesn't hurt to listen to a little bit of advice if you feel like maybe this topic concerns you. Yeah, so that's my intention. But I noticed that obviously someone just doesn't want to listen to a person talk half an hour about their life experiences. Maybe you do, who knows. But yeah, so I don't really know what to do with my channel. I don't get really a lot of comments, but if you do see this video, I do get on average maybe 60 to 100 views. So if you are one of those people, please do comment anything. If you're hating, do that, that helps with the algorithm. But I just want to know, I need a lot of constructive criticism, I don't know how to say the word, yeah, to know what you want to see in the future and what will reach a certain demographic of people. Yeah, what concerns my views when we talk ce qui concerne, yeah, I just said that in French, I just translated the word, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, apropos, do you say that in English? My views. Honestly, do I care a lot about views? No, I don't. But it would be nice to have like a firm community, and that comes only when you have a certain visibility. I don't really have that. I have like maybe 1 or 2 supporters that watch my videos regularly that I don't know in real life. So shout out to them. There's a person that always comments on my videos ever since I did the religious friend video. So hello to you. I'm so sorry, but I forgot the username. Yeah, so I don't have a firm community. Most of the people that watch my videos don't even follow my channel. So maybe if someone has any advice how I can build a community, that would be great, because I think that's where I can like exchange with other people, and that would be nice. Yeah, bye bye.